Fails to just flukes, you know?
Fails to flukes. The Brian Thompson story.
Oh, that's at least a chapter in the Brian Thompson story.
Fails to flukes is a great school feel-good story
Yeah.
of a man
We go
overcoming.
from fails to flukes. Actually, fails to flukes. We have a lateral movement.
Yeah?
Still same result. No. My fail is my fluke.
Oh, that's
My
deep.
fluke is my fail.
Fluke is my
Are
favorite.
you out there, young cartel? I know you're listening to me, you son of a bitch.
We'll find you.
We'll find you. We'll find you.
Someday we'll find
I
you.
know you're out there listening. We'll find you.
Goddamn
I've only
son
had
of a
one
bitch.
spill tonight, so things are just getting tighter in this corner. I don't know
Remember
what that means.
how last week I brought you a big elaborate conspiracy?
The fake one, yeah. I remember
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
duped me.
I got you another fake one this week, but with no effort put into it, no evidence, no nothing.
Okay, yeah, no, okay.
I think Howard Stern's gay. I don't know. That's my whole theory.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's the whole theory.
God, you picked a theory that like nobody even gives a shit about.
Exactly.
I couldn't give a fuck if he's gay.
Is that why he used to have like girls fuck on his podcast?
Yeah,
Or on his
exactly. He's
radio show all the
overcompensating.
time?
Overcompensating. At home, he's
Oh,
eating
that
smegma.
totally makes sense.
Twix, Crispy Crunch.
Yeah.
There's definitely some Smarties. I'm always
Oh.
gonna get some Smarties.
Full Smarties is nice.
I think I got definitely a couple sleeves of Kit Kats because Kit Kats are my favorite, and I knew there'd be some left over, so I definitely went with some Kit Kat. And there's
Nice.
definitely a Wonder Bar or two in there.
Damn.
Do you love good? I only got the good ones, man. I wanted to be the
That's
you know
the
what I mean?
hits. That's
I wanted
the
to be the
hits.
house. The house.
That's the Mount Rushmore right there.
Nobody cared. Nobody came.
I mean, if you're talking to me, I'd throw in a BT, Big Turk.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you and the lady as well. But I hate you, and I hate her, and I hate Big Turks.
Oh,
They're awful. It's not like as soon as I see
For the love
somebody,
of God,
eating
just stand on it, would you?
it- I like you as a person, but then I see you eating a Big Turk, and I'm like, just fucking die already. What are you doing? Eating a
No,
Big
man,
Turk?
I thought the same thing before I had it, but I'll tell you something right now about the Big Turk. Can I stick up for it for a second? Can
You
I have
better, but you better come hot because I'm hot.
Give me 30 seconds to stick up for this chocolate bar. First
All right,
of all,
30 seconds of Turk starting now. Count it down in the frame.
it's not that I just love the Turk inside, the Turkish delight,
Okay.
the red jelly, if you will, as we call it on the streets, red jelly.
You only got 30 seconds. You're really going hard on explaining what the jelly is.
Right. I don't love the jelly that much, which I do love it. It's actually the chocolate that's on the outside of a Big Turk is just like, I don't know what it is. It's like a milk chocolate they don't use for a lot of other chocolate bars. So that chocolate hits off the top. It's a nice little amount of it. Then I get into the Turkish Delight, and you know what? It's all in the name. Delight.
I don't have a fancy counter argument other than that I've tasted it and it tastes like shit.
I mean, it's beauty is in the eye of the beholder, for sure. For sure.
We were Turkless for Halloween. I refused. Suzanne would like to buy Turks. I put my foot down. Now she buys Big Turks so that I can't eat them. That's the only
I
reason
love
she
that I
buys them.
know I'm going to get Suzanne some Turks now.
She's big into the Turk game.
Oh, God, the Turks are great.
Anyway, I spent so
And the Caicos.
so
I don't know what that is. Is
it's
that a place?
it's gonna be a pun night for Thompson. I like this. That arms dealer thing hit too hard, and now it's just gonna be straight puns. I can feel it. I bought all the bars. I turned on all the lights. I was so pumped to be that house in the neighborhood
Yeah.
giving out the bars, and we had like 8 kids. Kids skipped our house, just walked by.
Okay, what was the outdoor situation?
It was fine. A pumpkin.
Jack-o'-lantern?
I think it was just a pumpkin. I don't think about
Come
the
on.
character.
You didn't jack-o'-lantern it?
I thought word of mouth would get around. I thought as soon as we gave it a
Word
couple
of
big
mouth!
bars-
Oh my
thought
God!
it was gonna
The Whites
spread.
have moved into town, and they're putting out an undecorated pumpkin. No, don't get me wrong. It's not a jack-o'-lantern. It's an undecorated pumpkin.
I was picturing like kids walking away being like full bars, full bars at that place.
Absolutely, but you know what you need, man? You know why you need the jack-o'-lantern? It's not even about how good it... Cut a fucking hole in it. You chuck a candle in that. The smell of the candle and the pumpkin is very important in my childhood. As
Okay.
it is theirs. You know, when you're walking up to the
Okay.
good... When you walk... I remember what the good house smelled like. They had a pumpkin in there. You know what? Here's a touch. Here's one thing that you don't think of. You put a jack-o'-lantern outside. I'll tell you what you do. You put a jack-o'-lantern inside, like inside your little mudroom or whatever you got to welcome people, because that puts an inside smell of the pumpkin slowly roasting from a group of 3 tea lights perfectly placed there to light the face of a jack-o'-lantern. And that smell right there, I got full Snickers from that place twice in one night.
That was
You have to change your mask.
that was fucking wild.
Yeah,
What
we
the
switched
hell?
it up.
What the hell
You
was
switch
that?
it up with your buddies. I mean, that's just doesn't that speak for itself?
We just unlocked the core memory for Thompson.
Absolutely.
Those are like that smell was primal. Well, it was connected to something fierce.
Absolutely. No, I still smell it right now.
So, but I don't feel like the kids skipped my house because there was no smell of pumpkin. I feel
did
like
you
that
have
was-
it lit up nicely though? Like you got to feel welcomed.
I got lights everywhere. There's lights all over the place. Deck lights over the thing lights.
Maybe go with the nice little overlay of music. Oh, I was working in a lab.
I don't want to be like. I'm rocking a fine line between welcoming the children and enticing them. I don't want to be
No,
enticing
but like
them.
if you make
Come this
sometimes
way,
when if you
children.
put on enough of a show, people just feel guilty not to go to your house. You're like, oh, this fucking loser loves Halloween. We gotta go. Oh, full bars. That's when you get them thinking like, oh, this guy's a loser who plays Monster Mash on loop for fucking 8 hours a night. But then they show up, they get the full bar. Now you give them a full bar. Hey, you're not going to see a lot of traffic tonight. You give them 2. Now you're the guy who's not giving a full bar. You're giving them 2 full bars.
Buddy, how bad is inflation that I got to give out 2 full bars to make a dent in this
I
stupid?
mean, tell me what your
goddamn
numbers were
neighborhood.
last year again.
They were low.
What's your religious thing, Crease? Just tell me your background on it at all. I don't care. Neither of us are that deep into it. I know that, so I can just ask you like, what's your background that way?
Are you giving me a chance to talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I don't know.
Has the door been opened?
he waits to drop it on me. I'll be like, man, thanks for sticking with me through the period of my life where I started smoking weed and stuff. But honestly, like, I gotta tell you something.
I'm playing the real long con. I've been waiting for you to open the door to Jesus, and now that your heart is here, let me tell you about the Lord. I was raised Catholic,
Yeah.
and obviously don't. You're stupid. It's just the whole thing was incredible.
Yeah.
I saw the Pope live. Saw him perform. I saw the Pope show
Did you really?
Perform? Did
Yeah.
you play
Where
the
at?
lute?
in fucking Rome, at the Pope place,
The
Vatican.
Vatican?
Yeah, you know the Pope
Did you
place.
pick
the
up
place
a
where the Pope
banner
is.
on the way home from the gift
But
shop?
they made it seem like it was gonna be like an adventure because like when you go whatever, we went to the gift shop the first time and we're like, how do we see the Pope? Because he does a show every Wednesday.
Yeah.
And so they go, this is legit what they told us.
He's like the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, he's got a standing thing. He's got a gig there. The lady at the gift shop,
Residency.
100% goes, all right, to get to the Pope, you have to find a member of the Swiss Guard, and you have to ask him, and you have to receive from him a golden ticket,
What in the fuck?
and then you can see the Pope. And I was like, God damn, we're going on a fucking treasure hunt. This
I
is
actually
like,
kind of like that. It's kind of cool that exists in real life. That's how you had to do this.
yeah, but it turns out the Swiss Guard is like a weird, like old timey brigade from the Pope. It's all virgin boys who guard the Pope wearing no joke like clown outfits. Can you pull up just for a picture of the Swiss Guard while I tell him this so he knows? They're like legit virgin kids in clown outfits holding a spear. And
Whoa. What am I
and-
heading? I did not know that was going to go this way.
that's what they look like. They look like that.
No, they look like
They
Alice
look
in
like
Wonderland.
the Jokers on every pack of cards.
Yeah. There's 2 of them. They're 69 and that's how you know it's a Joker.
Yeah.
And so they're everywhere. There was one
those
right
two
outside.
Are definitely 69 later. Right? Am I wrong?
100%. I believe most of the Swiss Guard is centered around 69.
Those are the dicks they're holding, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Cut that out, guys. Cut it out.
So you have
guys
to go
are fucking
find one of
animals
them.
out there. Cut that out. Your minds are in the gutter. Creasy, go on. I'm sorry about all that.
You got to find one of them, but one of them is right outside the gift shop.
Dude, this honestly sounds awesome so far. Like, this is a side quest you had to go on to see the Pope.
Yeah, but it took 8 seconds. You leave the gift shop and
I
they.
love Crazy. He's like, I have a magical view of this.
No, I did too. And
Yeah, but they were smoking.
there's one of them right outside. He's just a 14-year-old kid, and you go, "Can I get a golden ticket?" And he goes, "Yes," and he hands you a yellow piece. of
Oh,
paper.
fuck. Those are 14-year-old kids. We definitely have to timestamp that. I don't want to say they were 69.
14-year-old kids are allowed to 69 each other as long as
Jesus
we're not
Christ.
involved.
I know they are, but I just don't think we're allowed to talk about it.
We're not vividly describing it.
To be fair, if the viewers envision it, that's their problem.
Yeah.
They're the problem.
It's you guys' problem. You guys are animals out there, and we're just sitting around having a couple laughs. Creasy, go on. Sorry.
Listen, we're woke. If 2 14-year-old boys want to 69 each other, they can go ahead. Who cares? It's not my business. I have nothing to do with it. I just want golden tickets from them after they're done. Actually, preferably before they start.
I'd love to get this out of the way before all that stuff starts that I've heard about. I get that ticket. I get that ticket, and I swear to God, I'm out of here, and I'm never gonna come back. So you guys don't have to worry about that.
I support you. It's cool. I don't want to be part of it. Just can I have a ticket? I need to see the Pope.
I take it back. I don't support you because I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just I'll take the ticket, and I'm out of here.
Why you guys dressed like clowns anyway?
Fan
So
of that.
Wow, that's crazy.
you get the golden tickets. So we got
Yeah.
our golden tickets.
Now we're going already to the Pope. We
Now
left
we're-
these guys behind. We're not talking about these kids
I don't know
anymore.
what they did. I don't know if they 69 or not after we left, but they didn't while I was around. And then you go and see the Pope. So every Wednesday he does a show at like 10:45 or something. So you go into the craziest looking room. It's got like a backdrop, like it looks like you're about to fight like a fucking Final Fantasy boss or something.
That's really cool.
I don't know if you've ever seen the room.
And also
You can
terrifying.
pull that up.
Music
Over.
just starts dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. If you pull, it looks like you beat the first level of the boss, and then he gets the health back, and he
Yeah.
performs into something else.
That's cool.
What's the room called?
I don't know, the Pope room where he performs. I think.
Why do you keep hearing you say perform, and I gotta know what the performance is.
Oh, those aren't the right Pope room. He comes out. We saw the one like we saw him a day before he retired, so he was like 80. He was like the
What? Which Pope, Crease?
the Nazi one or whatever, like the Benedict, whatever the German guy was.
Oh yeah.
He was in the Hitler Youth or something.
Did
World
people
War II.
like him though?
He wasn't one of the ones that people loved. No.
He
Oh,
wasn't the one with skateboards.
No.
the
Which
one
one's
that
that?
skateboards.
Yeah,
Who's
the-
this?
The before last one apparently could get clipped. I
Oh.
heard.
I would watch that. I wish that's what he did. If I had seen that show, I would have had better reviews. So all he does, TJ, is he comes out. They basically Weekend at Bernie's him out to the chair. He's like 90 or whatever. And then he
Great.
gets up and
Great
he...
reference.
oh, they 100% do. Oh, man, there he is. Yeah, he wasn't that guy. It was the dude right before him with like the evil eyes.
Yeah, this guy was gnarly.
Yeah, he was okay.
That dude could actually kickflip.
I didn't see it, but like allegedly he could kid flip. He said condoms were cool and gays weren't bad.
Yeah.
So people were like, "This guy knows
All in
what's
the
up."
same clip.
Yeah.
That's
It was a
rad.
PR
Pretty good
stunt.
appearance.
On his fucking blind skate tape.
Yeah, he was on Andy Cohen. He was
He
talking
just
about it.
fucking kick flips a fucking 9-stair things like condoms are cool, gays are rad.
I'm outta here.
Out.
Kick flips back onto Popeville.
Oh.
That'd be pretty
Oh,
sick
out.
performance. He didn't do any of that. He
Okay.
came out and he...
Right, we're back here. Yeah, we got the old Pope. He's got help out here, Weekend at Bernie style.
Yeah, and then he just stands up to the mic and then he takes... does it like 20 different times. He just says something in every different language. And then
Okay.
whoever's there from that country cheers. And it was...
Oh, wow.
It was really boring, but it was the Pope. But what really killed me is about like 20 minutes in, a bunch of people just walked out. I was like, you walking out on the Pope? Like, I'm not religious in any way, but you don't walk out on the Pope. Like, give the old man the hour. You showed up. You fucking found the Swiss Guard. You got your golden ticket. Sit down for the hour and hear him out.
How many people are there?
I'd say
12.
almost 1,000.
Wow.
It's huge hall, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be one of the people that peace out on the Pope.
We wanted to. Like, it sucked. It wasn't a good performance.
I'm one of the people that would have been like, Jenny, it would take us like fucking 3.5 minutes of absolute awkwardness, but that's worth it to not watch this shit for 45 minutes.
You're walking out on the Pope.
I'd walk out on the Pope.
Buddy, I hope there is a heaven and you got to go up and answer to that. So I saw you walked out on the Pope.
walk out on the Pope.
Oh, you hear that, Pope?
I would treat the Pope like the talented Mr. Ripley, which I did walk out of.
You walked out on Mr. Ripley?
I fucking
You've watched the
absolutely
shittiest movies I've ever heard of, and you walked out on
did.
Ripley?
I walked out on talented Mr. Ripley, and also stand on it.
Okay.
I stand on it. Oh, what is it, Brian? Brian's gonna stand on it. I stand on it.
You stand on Ripley. Okay.
I stand on walking out of Ripley, dude.
God damn. So Pope and Ripley. Put them in the walkout category.
I put Pope, Ripley, and honestly, I can't wait to get to number 3. But I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it is yet, Grease. We're gonna have to wait and see.
Could be
But
the Pope again. Who knows?
I'd walk out on the Pope for sure.
That is very funny.
And I'm. You did you get confirmed? Do you know what that is? Did
yeah, I
you
got confirmed, but they can't keep you out once you're confirmed.
So once you're confirmed, is that when you get the choice to peace out on it?
That's when I think once you're confirmed. My understanding, I don't understand a lot about the Catholic religion, is that once you're confirmed, you're pretty much in. As long as you've repented.
Yeah, like
deathbed,
you're in. I didn't really consider that. It's funny that you say that. Now that you say that, it makes sense to me. But I'm like, oh, I always was like, oh, then you can be out.
No, they don't ever want you to be out. That's kind of their
Nah.
whole thing.
You
They
can
want you
get-
to stay forever. So when you become confirmed, you can now eat the body of Christ, and like
Yeah,
it's
no,
essentially-
absolutely.
It's
That-
like their way of being like the confirmation is like you are aware enough of what is happening to make your own religious choices.
Which
I'll tell
I
you.
wasn't.
I was just gonna say.
Not even kind of aware.
That's
enough.
why we connected, because I honestly was just about to say, like, I remember zilch about anything that I learned up into, and I remember that we did have, like, I had to go to confirmation class, which was like once
me too.
Every Wednesday.
every Wednesday. Yeah, you're right, every Wednesday, and you would meet like, I don't know about you guys. You guys are all from small towns, so like for me, it was like confirmation class was like going to that class was like hanging out with like, they were all cool, but like people I wouldn't hang out with.
Yeah.
So like you're like, oh, hey, what's up, fucking Jill? I never talked to you in regular school, but you're hilarious.
and then you still go back to not.
Then you
talk
get
to her.
confirmed, and you're like, all right, I guess we'll just go back to being strangers then.
That's fair.
But in God's eyes, we're kind of tight.
We're like a 1-2 thing. My confirmation class was a bunch of different schools, so it was like people I'd never met, like from different schools,
Oh,
coming in together. It was a weird mix.
that's a weird one.
Yeah.
But
Just-
in the eyes of God.
in the eyes of God, it was just random hot girls he didn't know being like, "What school are you from?" Stare at you every Wednesday for the next little while.
So you like God, eh?
So you into this? or-
No, I'm just trying to get that confirmation.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. I'm totally into
Yeah.
God.
How
Yeah,
far away
God.
do you live? Too
God's
far?
pretty rad. You going to youth group
24
this weekend?
kilometers. That would take me all day to walk there.
Yeah. Also, I'm too scared to talk to you, so this is all in my head. So this probably
Yeah.
ain't gonna work out
You were
well.
too nervous to talk to church girls.
You probably hate fat God nerds.
Wait, is that me? Fat God nerd? I was only one of those three things at the time.
When I got confirmed, that's what my mom said.
Nerd, I think.
When you get confirmed, you can make the choice to go or not.
That was probably like-
size hole in the wall.
That was probably your parents being like, "Yo, do it to then at least."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, if you stop
Grade
going,
8.
we can stop going. Which
Grade
is
8 is when it stopped. I think that's like when that happened.
I think the worst part, even way worse than confirmation, was the first confession. Do you remember first confession?
I just couldn't take it serious.
It was
'Cause I
so
didn't
dumb.
have anything super bad to talk about, and I didn't understand it, so I was just like, I'm not great to my brother. And he's like, well, I can tell you right now, you got a couple Hail Marys on deck.
Oh no.
You got a lot of fathers. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
I'm
get
not
right on
really
this.
going to go say all
But
that.
what he really wanted to say was, "I wasn't very good to your brother either."
Yeah, exactly.
God damn, you had to go there. No, we didn't have it like that. I can understand why you'd think that, and honestly, if you're on the outside looking in at all the people involved, you'd be like, this didn't happen? Because every priest I remember.
They all got a couple bodies.
Our first confession got me kicked out of church.
Really? What'd you confess?
We had to do it a little bit differently. So essentially, they were like, "You have to write everything that you're like remorseful of on this letter, and then we're gonna burn the letters, and the ashes are gonna ascend to heaven, and then you're gonna be forgiven for everything that you've done."
What kind of witchcraft is this?
Oh, yeah, I was
Jesus
just going to
Christ.
say, you actually just watched the movie The Craft. Right?
French Catholic babies. And
That's the juggalo
yeah.
way.
So then they were
Yeah,
like,
we all had to
"Right,
paint our faces and drink a bunch of, what you guys call that shit?
Fago."
There you
There you
go.
go. I was
Yeah,
going to say
yeah.
splurge.
Yeah, we believe in God and magnets. Essentially, for those listening, I don't actually focus. It's like Nazi. I'm going to keep reiterating that.
You can say it all you want, man. It's not going to spread as fast as us calling you a juggalo will.
Oh, God, that's great.
But essentially, I didn't want to write anything. And then the teacher was like, "Yo, you have to write something." And I was like, "I don't know what to write." And she's like, "Just write what you feel." So I wrote, "I feel like I should need a weirdo in a dress to put oil on my forehead so I can pretend to be a good person."
Oh, shit.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
shit.
whoa. How old were you?
14.
Edgy 14-year-old
Oh,
Otto.
man, I was so edgy. I was
Okay.
fat, had no friends, and got bullied a bunch. I was like,
All
"There is no
right.
God." I
Break
went to, like,
something tonight.
Oh, yeah.
give
Give
me
me something to break. Da-da, 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 da-da. I got your fucking
It makes
face.
so much more sense.
Oh, yeah. Anytime we can break out into a biscuit riff.
Oh, buddy. It was very appropriate. At
Oh,
that
my
moment.
God. A biscuit riff is the... Woo! That just got me fired up.
Limpy biscuits.
That Red Bull was sitting deep for a minute.
Yeah,
then we got
yeah.
down to a biscuit riff.
Yeah.
Thanks to you. Oh,
Risk
nice. Anybody can bring that biscuit riffs. It's going to be awesome.
Buddy. So they kicked you out? Just
yeah,
no
they
more?
kicked me out of the church. They were like, "Oh, like, I lived 2 kilometers away, and I walked home, And then my dad was sitting at the kitchen table just like boiling.
Oh no.
And he was like, "You embarrassed us." And I was like, "They told me nobody was going to read it." And they were like, "Well, they read it and they called me." And I was like, "Well, that's not very godly." Like, one of the things is we're not going to lie to each other. And then
Give me your cargo pants and red Yankees hat now.
Yeah, I got thrown into the backseat of a car and I was brought to the church.
Oh,
and I had
man.
to sit there with the priest and he accosted me for what I wrote.
Oh
I was
no.
told I was an embarrassment. And then they were like, "You're not allowed back." And I went, "Okay." And then I went home and then I wasn't allowed to hang out with my friends anymore. I'd show up to like their houses and knock on their doors. And like, I remember I showed up to Jamie's place and I knocked on the door and his mom showed up. And I was like, "Yo, can Jimmy come out and bike?" And she was like, "No, you're the Antichrist," and slammed the door in my face. I was like, "Oh, I need to fix this somehow. Like, I need to do something." Like, small town, there's like 200 people there. Like, everybody heard the story immediately.
Yeah.
And now nobody wants me to go over there anymore.
That's crazy.
God damn. Otter. This
You
is
got found in the bathroom carving. I got your fucking face. It's like a chainsaw. I'll skin your ass raw.
This is the
Break your fucking face to it. Sorry, you got me on the biscuit.
yeah, buddy. Once he's off it, he can't get out. It'll take another 20 minutes. This is the Otter supervillain origin story right here.
I love it.
This is where it all went
That's
different.
great.
You could've
Great
been-
story.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's
That was
fucking
it.
amazing.
I can't wait to see that coming out of a little head in the side of the wall.
Treat of the treat of
Treat of the
treat of the treat of the week.
That was beautiful.
That was fucking great.
That was kind.
For the second
got
time?
a tear in my eyes right now.
Unreal.
So, treat of the week this week is brought to you by Freak Lunchbox, the candy store.
You know it.
Now, if you've never gotten high and walked into Freak Lunchbox, the candy store, I came up with a big bag of candy.
Which locale did you go to, Crease?
I went to Bedford Commons.
I didn't even know there was one there.
It's right by a lovely little Korean restaurant we went to for lunch. Let's Go. Shout out to Let's Go.
Shout out to Let's Go.
I had a Tom Gugliotta. I don't remember what this is actually called, but something.
Gugliotta.
It was a delicious beef dish. It's a Tom Gugliotta. If you're at Let's Go, get the Gugliotta.
It's the only dish that played for the Timberwolves.
Had a half forgettable career with the Timberwolves. And now is a delicious Korean beef dish.
All right.
Anyway,
You got
so
me fired up for the treat of the week with the Gugliotta reference, so hit me now with the treat.
I got high and went to Freak Lunchbox,
Yeah.
and we're gonna get ourselves into what is called a little rip roll.
A rip roll.
A rip roll, and I've got several flavors. It's 40 inches of fun, which is also my nickname.
Oh my god. How's living with that?
I'm only 40 inches tall, that's all. So I've got, for the Juggalo, we're gonna have to go with Rainbow Reaction.
Rainbow reaction.
For old
Rainbow
T-Shane.
reaction.
Oh, this is perfect. This describes T-Shane in a nutshell. This is Mango Chill. It's sweet, sour, a bit spicy, with a hint of heat.
Oh, not good at family dinners. You can sneak that in that one. Whoa, this is a rip roll.
This is a rip roll. This is 40 inches of fun, baby.
Mango chill.
Myself, I'm getting a little grape.
Yours is just great. You gave me rainbow, you gave me sweet and spicy, you got great.
I kind of thought they were all going to be fun, and I gave those two away, and then I'm left with grape.
Selfless man, though. He took the plain one.
You and I get a journey, he just gets medicine.
Yeah, seriously. You
Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get into a little grape over here. It's going to be 40 inches of fun. I should have got fewer inches. This is too many inches for one podcast.
Who can eat a Peter's length of candy quicker?
Yeah, good. Shall we rip them around, share them a bit?
Okay. There's 40 inches. There's plenty to share.
This one's really good.
The grape was goddamn delicious, I gotta say. Now it's time for the ASMR portion.
I feel bad for anybody. That's what this is.
I'm gonna hold it back. Take a second.
Let me try this sweet mango with a little bit of heat.
It does have a nice little back eat on it.
The rainbow one slaps.
Yeah? The grape's pretty good too. Okay, mango. Mango's a little subtle.
Wait till that heat kicks in.
Yeah? I'm scared of heat, I gotta tell you.
That's not too bad.
little more mango. I feel bad for you when you're editing this portion of this. Oh, there's that heat. Okay. Okay. Excuse
Now I'm
you.
nervous.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fun.
No. Candy. It's candy heat.
I'm going to cleanse my palate
Like
with the
hot
grapes.
whips?
I'm going to try the rainbow. Rainbow looks like it's going to be good.
To be fair, of all the grape flavored things, that's probably one of the better ones.
Are you anti-grape normally?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. For the most part, it's pretty trash flavor.
Wow, you're a pretty trash human, I think. Grape is delicious. Grape is... Sorry, I didn't mean to be that defensive. It just felt like someone
Tell us
coming
how
after
you
my
really
mom.
feel.
That's a great grape, and I'm a grape guy.
You're a grape connoisseur right here. So
I
all
just
it
think
tastes
like of everything, like when you buy popsicles and there's orange, pink, and grape, grape's the last one every time.
for you. Don't speak for us. I go grape first.
Man, if I were to go into your fridge right now and there's popsicles,
Depends
that's
on
gonna
how
be
you
the only
eat.
ones that
You'll
are-
find grape Gatorade, I'll tell you that right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
And
Depends
you'll
on how
find
you
more
eat.
orange.
Would you say what do you eat first? The ones you like or the ones you don't like? You want your grape back? I'll trade for whatever you got. You seem to be baby.
I'll take literally anything except for this. This is so trash.
Start. We'll go back to work. You know what? I
From
want to
which
just talk
game?
about. I want to talk about how.
I think grape's number one.
Can I just talk about how efficient treat of the week is this week? First of all, we started off with an absolute banger of a harmony. Treat of the treat of
Treat of the
treat of the treat of the week. Right? I don't think anybody out there in TV land is going to deny that.
I
Second
dare you
of
to.
all, we started off with 3 different flavors.
Mhm.
We rotated them completely flawlessly. We all had a bite of each one. And then at the end, we all end up with the one we started with. And we did not plan that. That's the kind of the magic of Treat of the Week that we're going to be bringing.
If only Israel-Palestine could watch Treat of the Week and learn.
I don't know enough about to talk about, Chris.
This shows that Pete like knows us. He was like, these are the flavors that represent you.
Yeah. Juggalo, weirdo, and grape.
Let's rate them. Chris,
Yep.
you're up. What do you got?
I mean, I gotta go last. This was my Treat of the Week. You guys gotta
That's
start.
true.
Yeah.
Otter, what do you think? Out of 5. Apparently no half values allowed. You gotta make a hard line in the sand between that 2, 3, or 4.
If I were to just eat the rainbow one, I would have said 4.
Okay.
But where I had to, the grape, it was like a midline. Like it was a good grape.
You're
But it's
racist
grape,
against grape, though, so I
I
mean...
guess.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
hate
a
them.
clear.
I'm a real grapist. You know what I mean?
You are a grapist.
and then, fuck. And then the mango spicy one for no reason is trash. So that's like a 1. So 1 plus 4 plus 3. I'm gonna get a round down. It's gonna be a 3.
Are you trying to give this 8 out of 5 right now, or whatever? 8 fifths?
Yeah. It's gonna be- Can I do fractions? No. Okay. It's gonna be a 3.
Okay. T-Shine?
What if I don't know the exact mark, but I know the order?
I don't know what that means.
Like I don't know a number mark on them, but I know 1, 2, 3. As far as best, second, last.
We're giving an overall score for Treat of the Week. We can't overcomplicate this. You laid down the ground rules last week with the
Yeah,
snowball
you were
pretty
hard
hard.
on like the no decimals.
You got to give me a number 1 to 5
You're right.
on
Okay.
rip rolls in general.
Okay,
I
on
gave
Rick
you a
rolls in
sample.
general, you're right.
Give you a sample of all the rip rolls we got.
No problem. Here we go. Grape, 5. Rainbow, 4. Mango, 2.
Okay. So overall, like around a 3, maybe a 4.
Oh, and then you want me to go over on Rick rolls in general?
That's what we're doing at
Out
Treat
of
of the
5.
Week.
Okay, so I went a little bit deeper with it. I actually broke down the world of Rick rolls that we're living in right now. Also, I did that while I downed the rest of this stupid mango heat.
It's a lot of heat. There's more heat than I expected, I got to tell you.
The candy heat's a sneaker. Anyway, yeah, so Rick rolls in general out of 5?
Yeah.
I mean, I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd say 4.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4 as well. This is right up my alley for
Yeah.
a treat, and I
Yeah.
I only don't give it a 5 because I picked it out, and I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, no, I got a little
That grape one
sugar
tasted-
spillage, but I gotta say that was a great treat of the week. Switched it up from the chocolate sort of mallow feel we had last week,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what I gotta say? If nothing else, and there's a lot else, it got me fired up for the next treat of the week.
Yeah,
you little
it was 40 inches of fun. Would you agree with the statement? 40 inches of fun.
A lot of fun. I'm left with the heat. I'm
Yeah.
left with the heat because the last flavor I had was the heaty.
Yeah, but every time you get 40 inches of fun, there's gonna be some heat. Okay. That's
I mean,
too
you
many
gotta
inches.
be ready for the heat.
You gotta be ready for 40 goddamn inches of it. You gotta check in every week on the Wolfpack. You got this one I stumbled upon in the wild, so I thought I'd submit this Wolfie Wolf.
So we took some time off from house and hecklers.
Do you think he gets the rest of Wolfpack to heckle him ever?
I don't know. I don't think they would. That's not the order.
The Alpha be able to heckle him.
You can't be hanging around in the Delta phase heckling the Alpha. You just get snapped out.
Wolf society's so complicated.
Now here, can I just say he's got some short hair. I feel like this is one of the OG videos.
Okay.
I could be wrong too. I know there's a lot older ones in this, but this is the first one I saw.
The first ever Wolfpack video you saw?
Yeah, this is the first Wolfpack video I saw. I saw it months ago. I showed it to everybody at work. We had a great laugh. But also I'd stand on this that I think it's also one of the better ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what indoctrinated you to the Wolfpack.
I mean, it's a great intro. It's got storyline. It's got hilarity at the end when the girl kind of misses the timing of what she's going to say. It's great.
This is like when our young friend Otter saw his first Juggalo.
Absolutely.
He said,
Magical time.
I'm gonna share this
She
with
was
everybody.
jumping on a barbed wire wrapped microwave.
Took it like a champ. That Juggalo
That's why I
changed.
call her my hot pocket. All right, let's go.
He couldn't
You want to
resist
challenge
it. Couldn't
my
resist
pack? Well, I hate to say this, but I'm not the alpha that you want to challenge.
it. Uh-oh.
Because my true alpha is right there.
Oh.
So if you want to challenge one of us, you have to go through all of us. Ain't that
Sissy.
right, alpha?
So true. I'm back. I stepped down because I had to. Now I'm back. So, you want to challenge?
He could have just said nothing. If he had said nothing, he would have been way more intimidating.
Well, let's talk about this for a second. He said, I stepped down because I had to. What could you have done within this group of people that they were like, dude, you need to take a step back from this wolf life? That's crazy.
He fucked both of his sisters.
Yeah.
Listen, pick one. That is, I would like to, have an 8-minute YouTube documentary on that dude and why he had to step down.
Absolutely. He definitely went to jail for a bit.
100% went to jail.
And I feel like he needs to introduce himself to all his neighbors now.
I
You know
feel
what
like he
Just
may have got
pick
Chris
up what I'm
Hansen
laying
for
down.
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are you doing here? I'm the alpha. All right, well.
I'm actually the pedophile next door. My name's Brian, and I need you to know who I am because I'm obligated by the law to come and introduce myself to you.
Yeah. Also, I'm the alpha.
I'm also the alpha.
So-
I'm back.
You might have wondered where I've been for the last
So
while.
true.
I had to step down.
Let's challenge.
You want to fight me one-on-one? Well, listen up well. He was my trainer. So I suggest you shut up and sit your ass down
Sit your ass down.
before you have to deal with him.
Sissy can't keep her mouth shut. Sissy, come in with it.
Sissy's got the roundest shaped head I think I've ever seen on a human.
Yeah,
She looks like you just put like a nose on a basketball.
and she doesn't get the. I like that she doesn't get like the tone of this video that these guys are trying to set. She's like, "Can I be in it?" And they're like, "Yeah." And they just assume she's gonna get what they're saying. But she comes in with just like a kind of a happy kind of voice. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
step down.
Yeah, step down for a bit, would you?
We're yelling here.
Yeah,
And I'm ready.
and we're all ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, if you saw just that last 4 seconds, you'd think it was 100% like a sex video, like trying to find another polyamorous
It's not?
person.
What are we talking about here? Yeah, that's
We're
what
all
it-
ready.
and we're ready.
Only furs.
One true alpha.
Oof.
He's back.
He's back. He was gone for a minute. He had to step down. You know, because of the allegations.
Once again with the Wolfpack, I want to thank them and a big shout out for with just finding a way within these videos for us to actually smell the inside of the place. Just and I'm not saying it's bad, terrible, or anything, but you can just smell it. You know
It's
what I
there.
mean? You look
It
at
is
it.
Always there.
Yeah, you know what it. Yeah, there's a specific, and people get smell blind. I saw that on the internet the other day, Chris. Did you hear that? Have you heard that on it? People get smell blind.
Are you doing like a Leno thing?
I really got there, eh?
Have you seen this? Have you seen this in the news?
Let's put a little desk in front of me right now. People are getting smell blind out there. Have you seen this, Otter? Chrissy, have you seen this? People are out there getting smell blind. Now, reports are in that. But no, these guys wouldn't know. And they're a wolf pack.
Yeah.
So winter, I gotta believe they're not going outside a lot. They're
No.
gonna stay inside hibernation style, right?
All they do is
Wolves
nuzzle
do that?
and destroy
Wolves
hecklers.
definitely don't hibernate.
Well, wolves have a nice sleep every once in a while, I'd say.
I assume every night.
They 100% have a sleep, yeah.
All right, well, I still think it stinks in there. Long story short, I still think it stinks in there. Hibernation or not. And you know what? I'll cop to being off on the hibernation.
That's big of you. That is very. There you're.
I only want to bring honesty to the show.
That's the whole backbone of 30 Minutes on High is
Have you
honesty.
seen this?
It for sure smells like a litter box.
Yeah.
You assume they piss in the snow.
Anyway, keep that in mind, hecklers. If you ever want to get at Steve Hofstetter,
Yeah, you rotten
smell like a
hecklers.
foot.
You can freaking mess with the alpha.
It's the same premise as Christmas Bloody Christmas, but instead of a sex doll, it's a robot Santa who goes around murdering people in the neighborhood.
Yeah, people are always fucking it, and then it killed everybody.
Yeah, 100%. It's
Yeah,
a great movie.
Well, it's a robot Santa. I guess we all better take turns fucking it.
I think we all know what we're gonna do here.
Nobody fucks the Santa. They just fuck each other, and then Santa kills them.
Santa doesn't like when you fuck.
You know,
No?
he doesn't like naughty people. That's like his thing.
Yeah, he says, take a couple days off for me.
I didn't know he had those kind of like Jesus-y rules where you couldn't bang. I thought you just couldn't like.
I don't know if it's
steal.
a religion thing, just sort of a preference thing. He doesn't like mixing things up. He doesn't like to see it. He's like, keep it out of my face. I don't get a lot at home.
Okay.
I'm constantly doing the toy thing, the Christmas thing.
You
I don't want to see it. When I show up, don't be having sex.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, that's the least you can do. Fat man's coming to bring you free gifts.
You
can
know
always
what night he's
keep
coming.
it in
Take a
your
night
pants.
off, he says. You don't need to be consummating on the precious 24th.
Yeah, if you're out there and it's Christmas Eve, don't fuck.
Absolutely. And I know you're listening, Young Cartel, and you can fuck right off with fucking on Christmas Eve, right?
We should, yeah. We should make a
You
Facebook
down with
group
that?
for it.
Yeah.
You feel that?
That guy fucks on Christmas. Look at him. Look at him.
It's the best day. I also just think Santa would fuck all the time. He works one night a year, and then is off on vacation with his wife for the rest of the year.
This guy.
You know what this confirms? Juggalos don't believe in Santa. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're just making up rules that nobody's ever even heard of Santa Claus.
What other
What
day?
color is Santa's outfit in your world?
Red.
Checks out.
Here's the thing, though. He's been married to this old bag for fucking 1,200 years. You're not wilding out banging all the time.
You haven't found the right woman, Pete.
Yeah, that 1,200 years? You kidding me? 1,200-year-old fat man? You think he's throwing it down all the time? Not a chance.
Nah.
Not
Okay,
a
fair.
chance. Into a 1,200-year-old fat lady? Not a chance.
Not a
Miss
chance.
Claus could be a fox. You've never seen her.
She's fat in everything I've ever seen.
And so is he.
Yeah,
Let's
that's-
not just put it all on
I
Miss
like-
Claus. He's doing his part too.
Yes. And it's hard for two more
When you live together, you fall into the same patterns. She's got her own thing going on probably while Santa's taking care of the off-season Christmas.
Yeah.
And Santa doesn't want to work out too much. And now they're in their 50,000s or whatever they live to be or whatever. And now they're like, let's just coast.
Let's just, we've gotten out of the way.
Let's
We've done
coast.
everything you can do.
People are pretty much not believing in anything anymore. We can kind of coast. We're very commercial now.
Yeah. Just going to eat a lot of candy canes.
Yeah, we just kind of swoop in for a day or two now. It
Yeah.
used to be a lot, we'll do a day or two.
Yeah, maybe watch the elves do a little something.
We'll get the elves out there in a big way this year, they say. But we'll take a step back because nobody gives a fuck about us anymore.
It's sad.
I want to tell all the kids out there, if you're watching this at a too young an age, Santa's not real. I just want to say that. Can I say
my.
that?
I mean, you can. You did.
I did. I want to ruin it. We got to find this dude.
All right, we're going to spend the next week chasing down this man. We're going to ruin his life and steal his winch.
Yep.
And
Be
at
like,
some point within the next, 4 years, you're going to see us winching off a bridge.
yeah, this guy's a bit of a bench wench.
But until then, oh, you snappy tomatoes out there.
Not bad. We're getting closer.
We're getting closer.
We're getting closer. I don't know if you know what? Maybe we have to take out Snap.
I think we're stuck on Snap. And then we got, you're right. We got
But
to.
we want to. But as we go on, Crease, the important thing is we want to come up with a cool name for our fan
Okay,
base.
let me try this one.
Let's hit it.
This one's to all you tuggy bugs out there.
Whoa, Tuggy Bugs? It's at the top of the list right now. You Tuggy Bugs out there. Crease, take it from there. I love that. I just wanted to give it a shot.
This has been sponsored in part by your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And we hope you and he have a good rest of your life.